So, dear friends, let us start. Let us begin our first joint meeting of Rotary Club, E-Club of Russia, and Rotary Club of Foxborough, Boston area. It is first. Maybe first meeting, but I hope it will be not last in our relationship. And at first, I would like to present to represent some information about our Rotary E-Club of Russia. I'm the president of this club. My name is Vadim Masalsky. I'm a professional journalist. I'm 57. I live in Washington metropolitan area in Northern Virginia, Alexandria. I hope you know this old 18th century city. Very beautiful. And so, could you give me time to share content? For example, here our website. Just a moment. I hope you can see the website of our Rotary Club.
Yes,
you can see it.
Yes.
Yeah. And I would like to scroll some photos, some pictures, some information about it, and I start. So our club, Rotary E-Club of Russia, was created in March 2014. And it became the first international Russian-speaking internet club in the Rotary international community, bringing together people from different countries of the world and different cities of Russia. And what about our members? Among us, there are people of various professions and life stories. Businessmen, bloggers, journalists, doctors, psychologists, mediators, realtors, choreographers, experts in both agile technologies and landscape design, lawyers, and so on. Despite the fact that our club members live in different cities of Russia, as well in the United States and Montenegro, if you know, it's a former Yugoslavian republic, Germany, Switzerland, Australia. Yes, wow. Australia.
Everywhere.
You can see the pictures, some pictures. We use every opportunity. To meet for meetings, for personal meetings. For example, at Rotary District events, the number of our district 2223, it's a Russian district. Also at Rotary conventions, for example, in 2017 we met in Atlanta, Georgia, and a Rotary convention there. Or just visiting each other. Here you can see one of our meeting in with the members of Rotary Club Krasnodar. It's one with our governor of our district. What else? This is our website. You can see about our projects. I think that some of my friends, they continue this issue about our projects, but I'd like to say about, for example, this about them. But our participation in an anti-COVID global grant together with other clubs of our district. You can see here there's some video, but I'm not sure that you can see the video. What about video? Without sound.
Yes,
can you see this video? No.
Yes, video only pictures without sound.
It's good because sound in Russian, but now you can see there are some titles in English. Could I show you? It's maybe 30 seconds. You can see we protect those who protect us. It's Rotary Russia. Do you see difference?
Yes.
Yes, we see.
Yeah, and you can read the titles, subtitles.
Yeah, there's some subtitles in there.
I don't know what those devices are. Oh, air filters.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
It's ultraviolet lamps to kill bacteria.
And this is information about different Rotary clubs. Club of Russia, Krasnodar, Krasnoyarsk, Siberia, Moscow again, Novosibirsk, Siberian club. It's Novorossiysk, but clubs participants, members of this project, of this grant. I think Mumbai, India club.
How many clubs? It looks like many clubs.
Yeah, but I'm not sure to say how many. Maybe my friends add some information about it. Maybe, but in this moment I don't remember how many. But I think more than dozen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, maybe 15. More than 10 clubs from different parts of Russia. And so this is information about this project, about the members of different Russian clubs. You can see. The next project is about our support the International Festival of Russian Language Children's Theaters in the USA and abroad. You can see here we took part in this festival. It's a special Rotary cake for the children, for the participants of this festival in Washington D.C. each year. And some information about other projects. This is interesting. In Russian it is fish breakfast. You can see fish. Yeah, so this fish breakfast, it's a special original talk show with different Rotarians and other people, activists in non-profit projects, the non-profit project. So it's an online talk show, and I think that my friends Rotarians, they continue this subject, this topic about our projects, and they'd like to draw your attention that our club supports the Rotary Foundation, and all club members have the Paul Harris Award. All club members. And members of our club conduct seminars for Rotarians, work as mentors at a RILA, Rotary Youth Leadership Awards seminar, or organize educational quizzes for Rotaract clubs. Maybe my friends continue about these seminars. For example, Alexei Subotin. And I'd like to say some words about me as a president. My name Vadim Masalsky. I repeat, I'm a journalist. My professional interest lies in U.S.-Russian relations, but also in educational projects for Russian-speaking children in America. And you can see one of this project is Russian Academy Online. It's about it's help Russian children abroad, Russian American children and their parents to preserve Russian heritage abroad, for example, in the United States. And also I'm the author of some books about the Russian American history of Russian heritage in this country, and I can show you one of this book. My grandkids wake up, sorry. And so I can show you this book, and maybe it will be time to represent it special. And here, what about my family? I would like to to show you only one picture with my grandkids, Sofia, Mikhail, and Matvey, and they're small, but I hope they will become maybe Rotarians in the future. I hope. So that's all about me. Thank you very much for your patience. And now I'd like to give time to introduce himself and his Rotary Club, my new friend, Lou Garden, the president of Rotary Club of Foxborough. Yes, I ready, Lou.
Well, thank you, Vadim. What a nice introduction of your club. Can you stop sharing?
Yeah, sure. Just a moment.
Okay.
Just a moment. I will do it.
It's very, very impressive to hear about all of your projects and your international connections all over the world. We are not so spread out as your club is. But thank you very much for the chance to say a few words about our club, and I'm very happy to have some of our members here with us as well.
Oh, there's some problem to switch off this.
Okay.
Just a moment. Forget with this SharePoint.
Вадим, все получилось уже. Ты уже прекратил делиться
Выключил. Да. Sorry. It's okay. Thank you. Let's continue, please, Lou.
Okay. Well, first I should ask, what about translation? Do I need to? It's amazing to us. You guys speak both English and Russian so well. Of course, none of us can speak Russian. So, do I need to pay? Do I need to stop for any translation for anyone?
No. I suppose Lou. I suppose that you can make your presentation, and after this, we interpret or translate in summary some short information, because I think that almost all people understand English. But if there will be some, we translate after your presentation.
I will try to speak a little bit slowly and clearly. Is that okay? Like I'm speaking now?
Very good.
Okay, thank you. Again, thank you for this opportunity to meet such a distinguished group of Rotarians. Our club is the Club of Foxborough, Massachusetts. I will show you a map of the location in just a moment. We were established in 1970, so this year is our 50th anniversary. We are in Rotary District 7950, which is located in southeastern Massachusetts. I will show you a map to show you where we are. If I can open the share tray, I will see we are here. Can you see this? Map of the United States?
Yes, we see it's clearly. Thank you.
Okay. We are up here in the upper right-hand corner, right about there. Just a little between Boston, which is here, and Rhode Island, which is here. So right there, almost on the coast, near what is called Cape Cod. I have a little bit better map, which I can show you. Let's see. I think to show this map a little bit better, if I can do this, let's see. This map is here. This is, you see this map of Massachusetts now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we see. Thank you.
Okay, so this is just the very southeastern corner of Massachusetts, and at the very top is Boston, up here, and then down here is Providence, and we are right in the middle, right there, in between Boston and Providence. The town of Foxborough is a pretty small town. There's not a great many people here. I'll show you a little bit more about Foxborough here in this picture. Let's see let me see this one here. Okay, so here is this is in New England, we have many of the towns have small parks in the middle called commons. And this is a picture of the commons in Foxborough. And this is an aerial picture of the downtown part of Foxborough. So you can see there's not an awful lot to us here. It's not a big town. But one thing that we do have that is pretty widely known is this is the hometown of the professional football team, the New England Patriots. Perhaps, I don't know if any of you who have any interest in American football know.
Yes, we know about this club. Yes, of course.
Yeah. So as you can see, it's quite a big thing. And also, in more normal times, that is the source of our fundraising, because all of these people need to park their cars somewhere. And so we have a parking lot which we operate to when there is a game, and that's how we raise our money. But most of the area around the town is, excuse me, is pretty well wooded. And this is a state park just outside of the town. So that's a little bit about us, about our location. A little bit more about our membership. Our membership, we have in our club about 28 members. There are more women than men. We have 11 men and 17 women. And mostly we are a middle-aged club, 50 to 60 years old, with some older people like myself and some younger people too. We have in our club 2 charter members. The oldest member of our club is 95 years old, who was one of the original members in 1970. We meet twice a month, and like your club, we have many varied occupations in our club. We have, I heard you say that you have real estate people in your club. We do have as well, and we have financial advisors and technical people like myself and Hesh, who were engineers. We have people in banking and management consulting, and many of our people are retired as well. I wanted to show also a list of some of the projects that we have worked on recently and in years past. We have, let me show a different slide. I want to show this one. Can you see this?
Major projects.
Yes.
A lot of projects.
Yes, like you, everyone is concerned about the COVID virus. So we have a distribution effort just within our town. Our Rotary District has made some masks available to all of the clubs in our district, and we are distributing them to organizations in town. We have had many other projects over the years. We have the introduction cards for police. We have garden beds at the senior center. We have some disposal bags for getting rid of old medicines to protect young people from getting into medicines that they should not be in. We have had, we do school support for the schools in Foxborough for helping the young seniors become ready to go out and live independently. We have a scholarship program for our high school seniors. We support the YMCA and Meals on Wheels, which delivers meals to elderly people who cannot get out. We have done programs to support, to combat human trafficking, and also to support Alzheimer's funding and research. For international projects, we have supported some refugees in Syria from the civil war there. We have put in some water filters in the Philippines and water wells in Nigeria. We have supported a food cooperative in Uganda and hospitals in India and a sanitation project in Africa over the past 2 years. We also have a very active youth program here in Foxborough. We have sent to our teens to a clinic down in Mexico, which is a free eye clinic. The teens have done several programs at an elder care home here in Foxborough and supported students who are coming out of foster care to help them get started on their own independent lives. And like you, we have RILA program here, which has been very active for many years, and we send kids to the RILA program. So we are not as widely spread as your club is, but we try to do as much as we can locally. I will ask our other members here, Hesh and Joan, do you have anything did I leave out anything important?
Well, I'd like to give Joan a minute to describe the human trafficking program that's been a signature program of ours. And if Michelle, I'd like to also introduce Michelle, the chairperson of our international committee, and if she's got anything to add. Joan, do you have something?
Yes, good morning or good evening, I should say. I'm very impressed with your club and all that you do. And I'm so excited that we're able to do this today. So our club back in 2019, we decided that we wanted to bring awareness of human trafficking to our area. And so in 2019, we had a human trafficking summit where we had speakers come in and we promoted this. We spent about a year promoting the event, and we had over 200 people attend, which for a small town like Foxborough, that was a big deal. We got the high school kids involved in the marketing of it, and that has proven to be beneficial because now there are a couple of kids in school that are continuing to bring awareness to the kids in the high school. So what we're hoping to do is continue the awareness, but we really want to somehow get involved, get out in the community and really help stop, we call it dismantle human trafficking, which we do have a Facebook group if you'd like to join. But with COVID, we had to kind of back off everything. But we are hoping that in the future we'll be able to actually get out in the community and do some actual things rather than just put out information.
Great, thanks, Joan. Michelle, is there anything you'd like to add in terms of the international project that's going
Excuse me, dear friends, maybe I ask my my friends, somebody need some translation to Russian. Друзья, никому не надо какой-то коротко хотя бы проинформировать, о чем идет речь по-русски, добавить. Если надо, не стесняйтесь.
По-видимому, пока не надо.
Да, по-видимому, пока не надо, но я так понимаю, если такая необходимость понадобится, мы в порядке как-то соединимся, да, и продолжим. Excuse me, I ask about the translation. Please continue in English.
Michelle?
Sorry, Michelle.
Okay. Are you there? Maybe not.
Michelle, can you unmute yourself? Looks like you're muted. Oh, I don't see her.
No, okay, I thought she was gone. Okay. Well, I'll just...
Yeah. I mean, we just started a project in Uganda, which is very exciting. Where we just sent them some money actually yesterday. There's a program where a group over there, a nonprofit, is teaching women how to farm and to be self-sustaining, because the food supply is very poor in Uganda, in that area of Uganda. And they're actually going to invest in a piggery that will help to fertilize their land, because their land, the soil is so bad. So that's our latest project in the International Committee, and we're really excited about that. And then we're also working, continuing to work in Nigeria. Oops.
Yeah, okay.
Continuing to work in Nigeria on some water wells. So we have a very active international program, and we'd love to partner up with you all if you have some interesting projects we can help out in.
Sure, we'll talk shortly about things we might be able to do in the future. I'd just like to share the screen for 1 quick minute, if I can. And let's see, we have a website, of course. I'm not sure if you can see it.
Yes, we can.
Okay. So this is our Club Runner page. Yeah, this is our Club Runner page, and I won't go through it in detail, but you could always find it at foxboroughRotary.org. And we also have a Facebook page that I can show you right here. And again, on Facebook, it's easy to find Rotary Club of Foxborough. So if you have a chance, please feel free to come in and visit that whenever you like. And now I'll see if I can stop sharing the screen. There we go. Okay. Do we want to take a minute to just go through the membership and have individuals introduce themselves?
Yes, thank you, Lou. And could I give the floor maybe to give time to introduce themselves, some members of our clubs. At first, Natalya Anisimova. She is a secretary and president-elect of our club. Natalya Anisimova.
Vadim, before we start, I am hearing some echo from people. I would suggest that if you are not speaking, you should mute your microphone.
Okay, sure. Well, we will do it. And now, Natasha, please, let you go. Let you start.
Thank you, Vadim. I welcome all our guests, and it's a pleasure for our club to have such a joint international club meeting. My name is Natalya. I was born and grew up in Moscow, studied and worked both in Russia and in Germany. 15 years ago, I moved to Switzerland and worked as senior specialist with Rotary International Europe-Africa office, providing culturally sensitive and customer-oriented support to Rotarians in Germany, Switzerland, and Russia. Since July 2018, I am a member of the E-Club of Russia. After having positions of foundation chair and club secretary, I'm going to become club president next year. In addition, I'm currently providing my expertise and knowledge for the Rotary Intercountry Committee Russia-Germany. I'm married to a Swiss, have 2 daughters and an 8-year-old granddaughter. One of my daughters is a member in another Rotary club. This is my short bio, and now I'm giving the word to our president nominee, Svetlana Sidorova. Svetlana.
My name is Svetlana Sidorova. I live in Kazan of Tatarstan Republic. My father, Professor Vladimir Sidorov, was a charter president of Rotary Club of Kazan. I am president nominee of our E-Club of Russia. I am widow of an outstanding motorboat sportsman and teacher, coach of Tatarstan Republic, Adel Mustafin. Our E-Club supports children, the winners of the motorboat sport competition in his memory. Together with Rotary Club of Kazan, I am participating in a joint ecology project, Save the Planet. During my year as club president, I am planning to continue our club projects and to set a bench this Rotary logo in my city of Kazan. Thanks.
Thank you, Svetlana. Thank you very much. And I'd like to. It's time to represent himself and introduce about his activity in Rotary. Alexei Subotin. He's a great IT specialist, and he has a great experience in agile technologies. And he's one of the mentors in this sphere in our club and outside it. So Alexei, Alexei, let you continue.
Yeah, hello. I'm Alexei from E-Club of Russia, and I just present you just few facts about me. I was born in 1977 in city Tver. It's between Moscow and St. Pete. I have 4 kids. I like play golf, basketball, and alpine ski or mountain ski. And also I got my certificate of pleasure craft in, it's called Yacht Coastal. I'm living in Munich around 6 years, and I am agilist. It's around 8 years already. I worked in the IT and the finance industry around 20 years, also on the management position for different companies. And it's around 7 months I am in the Rotary E-Club of Russia and supporting the activities for the RILA students who would like to build a social project from the scratch and launch to the market. We also would like to create our a golf club in Russia, and we just starting to do it so. I'm also supporting the students around the world. At the moment, it's in Nepal and in Russia. I'm promoting the agile in there to the students. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alexei. Thank you. And now it's time to represent. I'd like to introduce one of our member, maybe only one member who lives very far from all of us in Australia, in Melbourne. Lucine, do you hear me?
Yes,
Lucine,
I hear you, but connection is very bad, you know. I turned off my video. I'm sorry for that because connection is not good. I'm from Australia. Now I'm living in Australia, but I was born in Armenia. I live in Russia and 2 years already living in 2 years already living in Melbourne. I'm a mortgage broker. I'm working with Russia online. I have been part of Rotary Club since 2013. From 2016 till 2017, I was the president of the Rostov Rotary Club. In 2019, I became a member of Rotary E-Club, and where we had the idea of providing assistance to disabled people who were affected by military conflict in Nagorno-Karabakh region. Currently, we are considering options for a short term, around 2-3 months, training courses to provide a way for survivors to support their families. I hear some of our guests told about Uganda projects. I hope you can join us. I will be very happy for this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lucinia. Yeah, thank you very much, Lucinia. And I'd like to give time for self-presentation Targom Zatikyan. Targom Zatikyan is the student of the American University, but now he's online. And he has a great experience in this sphere, in our Rotaract activity. Targom, do you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Would you continue about yourself, please?
Thank you, Vadim. And hello, everybody. My name is Targom Zatikyan, and I was born in Saratov in an Armenian family. I grew up there. I finished my undergrad studies at Saratov State University, major in international relations, and I established one of the biggest Russian student organizations, which concentrates on teaching students of Russia and post-Soviet countries of the basics of United Nations. It's called Russian School of Model United Nations. And we got our website. We had a lot of courses in Russian and English, where students anytime can join and can pass them and get knowledge in the global diplomacy. I'm now currently I'm a graduate student at the American University in Washington, D.C. I'm majoring in international relations and global governance, and I'm working on doing research on global governance and state building in post-Soviet countries. And I'm very glad to be in Rotary, exactly in Rotaract, eClub Russia. And Lucinia told you about the project we are starting to do in our Rotary, which is, I think, a very important thing to do, to help soldiers, young boys who were suffering, who were injured during the last war. And yes, in my free time, I play chess because I used to be a professional chess player, and I play piano as well. So I'm very glad to be, and I traveled once across Massachusetts, and so I'm hope that I'll be back in Massachusetts someday. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Targom, and I hope that maybe you will cooperate with our friends from Boston area club, from Foxborough club, and you will take part in their RILA this year, this fall, for example. They would like to invite you, I remember. And Lou, maybe it's your time for the presentation, for speaking. Lou, how do you hear me? Lou, or maybe Hersh?
No, I hear you. I hear you. I'm sorry, I was muted.
Maybe time to speak District Governor, Mrs. Jarvis, is correct?
Yes, that is her name. She is not was not able to come. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, sorry.
So she is not here. We
Okay.
I was trying to see who we have here in our side. I thought perhaps maybe we could alternate, one from each club at a time.
I have a list, Lou.
Yeah, and I was making one too. So I will. I mentioned myself briefly. I'm the president and worked as I am retired engineer. Have worked here in Foxborough for many years, but I will give something about the other people in our club. We have here our president-elect, Kay Enberg, is also here. Kay, do you want to say a word?
Yeah, please.
Hello, I'm happy to be with you today. I am a retired environmental educator, and I worked for an organization in Massachusetts that promotes conservation of land and education of children to teach them about nature. I retired from that to care for grandchildren, and so I watch 2 to 5 children usually every day. Happily, today is a day off. I'm delighted to be the next president of the Foxborough Rotary Club, and I love that we do so many international projects, and we learn about many different issues that are global, as well as connecting with the people in our local community. Thank you.
Also, our president, vice president is also with us, Diane Krensman Porter. Diane.
Hello, my name is Diane Krensman Porter, and I am the vice president and secretary of the Foxborough Rotary. And I have 3 children, as I mentioned in a text to Torgom. My son is also in Washington, D.C., studying at George Washington University. Beautiful area, and I hope that you do get a chance to travel, as there is so much to be able to see in this country. I currently sell insurance. I have 3 children. I'm happily married. I live on a lake, which is wonderful. And I joined Rotary because I wanted to get to know my own community better, because I only moved here 3 years ago. And by joining Rotary, I've been able to learn not only about my local community, Rotary, as well as the international efforts, but I also have discovered things that, for example, at the Sydney airport in Australia, there is a Rotary collection bin for foreign currency. Some of the things that are being done around the world is actually wonderful, and I look forward to getting a chance to learn more through my tenure with the Foxborough Rotary, and to hopefully be able to visit some of the locations you're at as we go forward. But thank you for being here.
And next is Michelle. Michelle, did you come back?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
This is Michelle Kyle. She is the chair of our international committee.
Hello, everybody. I am Michelle. I am from the Netherlands. I have been living here for 19 years now, so this is home. I'm an early childhood education specialist and have worked both nationally and internationally on projects related to early childhood education. I have been focusing on mostly Interact with Lou and the International Committee of the Foxborough Rotary Club. I grew up as a global citizen, so Rotary was a very natural decision for me. And I hope to continue to contribute positively to the world.
Thank you, Michelle. Vadim, did you cover everyone on your side? We have a few more. How about you?
Yeah, cool. If you want, yes. But we have maybe two or three speakers after this, yeah?
Okay, well, you do a couple, then we will do a couple more.
Sure. So now, dear friends, now I would like to introduce again one of the great friend and old friend of all Russian Rotarians and many Russian clubs, Carmen Kuneo. It's correct, Carmen? Sorry. And Carmen, not only Rotarian activist, but also she is a member and past president, is correct to say, of Intercountry Committee, Rotarian Intercountry Committee, US-Russia. And so it is maybe a sphere of our common interests in future and about our cooperation. So Carmen, let's you continue.
Okay, good morning, Доброе утро, Добрый день. Меня зовут Carmen Cuneo. You said my name very well. I live in Houston, Texas. I'm a past district governor and also past president of the Russia-United States Intercountry Committee. And can I share my screen? I've never done that before, but I'd like to try.
People of action, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, listen to.
Let's see. Okay, well, I don't know how to do that, so I'm not going to be able to do that. But anyway, hold on, maybe I can do this here.
Carmen, you have a small symbol right to the symbol of your microphone.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes, if you click on this symbol, it's like screen with a small arrow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
working.
Okay, so can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, this is our Facebook page. And you may see a lot of those from Russia may see a lot of your friends here. This is the Rotary Club of Krasnodar that we went on a friendship exchange there. And this is where we have several Russians come to our website and post their activities, what's going on around Russia. And we encourage people to come and you know, post their activities here in Russia. This is the Volgograd Rotary Club visiting Yakutsk, I believe. And here's Anna showing the Paul Harris Fellows group there. And again, Volgograd Rotary Club. But we just encourage people to come. And if you want to be an admin on our Facebook page, please let us know and we can add you and you can post things about what's going on in Russia. We also have a website. This website is completely in Russian. So can you see this website I just changed to?
No, unfortunately, we see only the first slide. We don't
the Facebook page?
See, no.
Yeah, no, it's correct. No. It's only one page.
Only one, only first picture.
Okay.
And now you have stopped sharing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to put that website in the I'm going to put the website in the chat box so you can find that website and you can go there. But anyway, we do a lot of activities. The Russia-United States Intercountry Committee was established to promote Rotary projects country to country, and you know, they were started right after World War I. They tried to start them after World War I because Rotary was already established in Europe, and a lot of business people from around Europe did business together through Rotary Club meetings. And when the war happened and Rotary became outlawed in some places, you know, they weren't allowed to meet. So after the war was over, they tried to establish these friendships by developing these intercountry committees where two countries would come together and work together and try to rebuild those bonds that they had before the war. And the first intercountry committee, in spite of all the work, was not established until 1950 between France and Germany. And now there are several intercountry committees all around the world. And the Russia-USA Intercountry Committee was established in 2007. And we, as an ICC, we do all the projects that Rotary normally does. We just do them specifically. We focus our energies on Russia for us. And we do friendship exchange, youth exchange. We engage in grants. And, you know, we believe that friendship and cultural understanding is the basis of successful service projects. So we like to do a lot of friendship exchanges and also vocational exchanges where we will bring a group of people here to see businesses like their own and share best practices with our Russian friends and their businesses. And when I was district governor, I was honored to host a group of young high school students from Russia. They were participated in the Future Astronaut Program or Future Cosmonaut Program at the Johnson Space Center at NASA. So we hosted 12 high school kids from Russia, and they attended the program at NASA, and it was a lot of fun. And it's just great fun. I like to say that ICCs are serious fun for a serious purpose. And if you want more information on that, I can do a full presentation, but I think that's enough for now. And thank you. I hope you'll visit our Facebook page, and happy to tell you more about our program.
Thank you, Carmen. Thank you. And sorry. And I'd like to let your topic continue by the Natalya Verdi from Oregon Club, and also she is a member of Intercountry Committee US-Russia. And could she say some about her project Peace Toll, I think, Peace Tolls. Natasha, please continue, but very short, maybe 1-2 minutes, not more. Natalya.
Okay. Здравствуйте, good morning. Okay. 23 years ago, we live in Oregon. We emigrated from Armenia, Yerevan. In my former country, I was epidemiologist, PhD in medical biological area. In USA, all these years, I volunteered for different organizations. Last 8 years, I volunteered in field of citizen diplomacy. In Rotary, I'm involved in Peace Pulse project installation, international project installation. In 2019, we installed 2 peace poles in Armenia. There are first in Caucasian republics. Now our Rotary Club of Beaverton, District 5100, developed project Russia Peace Poles and Peace Builders Committee. Couple words about peace poles. There are symbols influencing people to resolve disagreements in a manner of peace and harmony. We installed our first peace pole, Rotarian peace pole, in Yekaterinburg in November 2020. Now we're working very close with Rotary Club of Vladivostok, and Rotary Club of Vladivostok already get permission. This is hardest part for peace pole installation, and peace poles carrying message, may peace prevail on earth. That's it. And if you have questions, this is wonderful project in 200,000 peace poles already installed in 140 countries. We have many of them in Beaverton, in Portland.
Mm-hmm. It's great. It's great. Thank you, Natalia. Maybe it's a topic for, it's a point for cooperation between our clubs in future. Maybe it's about this peace pools, yeah?
Peace pools, yes. Apuri mira, stolbiki mira.
In Russian, yeah, I see. Maybe Olga Holmogorova have now continue. Maybe she would like to say a few words about the international intercountry committees in our district 2223. Olga,
good evening, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, I'm connecting to you from St. Petersburg, Russia. My hometown, and my Rotary Club is Rotary Club St. Petersburg White Knights. Thank you very much for the invitation. And Carmen Cuneo has mostly covered the information about intercountry committees, and especially about the committee between USA and Russia. My task is to coordinate intercountry committees. At the moment, we have in Russia 21 intercountry committee, and one is in pipeline, let's say. So as the committee between the cooperation between Russian and American clubs is working very well, I'm mostly concentrating on the new, more young committees. However, my task is to help in case you need some information or coordination. I'm always happy to assist. And of course, I'm happy to support all your initiatives in terms of your mutual projects and where we think it could be helpful, especially for our district, is to help growing Rotary in Russia. And of course, new topic is ecological projects and saving the planet. So sustainable projects for the nature, saving the nature. This is also what we would like to see. And youth projects dedicated to the young generation. We have very, very good Rotaract clubs. So if you also, of course, include them in your activities, that's appreciated. That's all. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Olga. And maybe there is a time for the free conversation, free questions and answers. What do you think, Lou?
Well, there are a couple of other people on our side to recognize.
Oh, sure.
First of all, I want to recognize Hesh, who was the one who originally reached out and was the genesis of this whole meeting, which is so exciting for us all. Hesh,
Yes.
do you want to say a little bit?
Oh, sure. Thank you, Lou. Well, I'm so glad I found you guys on Google so that we can get together like this. So I've been in Rotary for about 20 years, been past president 3 times, and have very much enjoyed being with Rotary. It's a wonderful organization, as you all know. My parents came to this country as children from the Ukraine and Moscow area, and a long time ago, 1913, they came over, when it was a good time for a lot of people to come over. I'm a retired engineer working at the same company that Lou worked at, and I was a designer of control systems that are known as fault-tolerant systems. They're very robust computers that are used in chemical, oil, gas plants, nuclear reactors, things like that. But now I'm happily retired. I think we should probably just go on to the next member, Lou, to introduce themselves.
Okay. We also have Joan Gagnon has been speaking already about the human trafficking. So in the interest of time, I'll skip over any more about Joan, but I want to also introduce Roxanne. Roxanne, are you here?
I am, Hesh.
Go ahead, Roxanne. Introduce yourself.
Good morning. I'm Roxanne Richard. It's a pleasure to be here this morning on such an exciting opportunity to talk with others around the world. I'm Roxanne Richard. I've been in Rotary since 2007. I reside in a small town, coastal town in Rhode Island called Tiverton, right on the Massachusetts border. And today I'm talking to you from my second home in Florida, so keeping warm. I don't have any children, but I also enjoy boating and golfing. And I'm an entrepreneur. In addition to being a real estate attorney, I've owned and operated 7 businesses over time, but I am a real estate attorney in both Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Thank you again for joining us this evening. It's a pleasure to have you.
We also have from our club, let's see, I think Jim Goya is here. Jim, are you there? Lost Jim. But we have also not an official member, but a very close supporter of our club who brings another international affair for us. Is Gerard, are you there? Sure. Okay. I think that is everybody. Did I?
Gerard, you have to unmute yourself. And maybe Jim.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Now we can. Go ahead.
There you go.
My name is Gerard, and obviously I'm not a Rotarian, but I'm married to a Rotarian. And basically I do a lot of the things that I try to get involved as much as I can to help with the Rotary because I really believe that it's a great organization. I might join one of these days, but I'm originally from France, and I've been in the US for about 30 years now. And I discovered the Rotary here about 25 years ago, and my wife joined, and I think it's a wonderful organization. I've been to Russia a couple of times in my past, but it's a long story. And I was looking forward to meeting you all. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Gerard. Did we lose Karen? Is she not here?
Karen had to leave. She's texted me.
Okay. Well, I think that's all our members at this point, right?
Unless Joan wants to say something personal about herself. We talked about the human trafficking, but you didn't tell us much about you, Joan.
That's all right. I just want to see if Jim wants to say. He might have been muted.
Oh, is he here? Is he still here with us?
Jim, you still here? All
Somewhere in
right.
the woods.
Oh, yeah, he's in the woods. Yeah, no.
Jim
Okay.
Jim lives on a lake and is a big hiker.
I think we got everybody.
Yeah, I think so. But what about you, Joan? Just 30 seconds.
Well, I've been a Rotarian since 1998, and I've been president twice, and very involved in the international committee now, and the fellowship committee, membership committee. I'm a I retired. I was a certified public accountant and a certified financial advisor. I had my own practice, and I am happily retired a couple of years ago. I've written a couple of books, Journal Your Way to Retirement and Journal Your Way to a Peaceful World. But now I'm retired completely. Thank you. And I'm so happy you invited us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Vadim, I think that's all of us.
Oh, it's great, great. Nice to meet you, and I hope that I will meet all of these on the jubilee of your club 50th anniversary, and I will present you this symbol of our Rotary Club of Russia.
Wow.
You can see it, yeah. After pandemic, I hope.
Excellent, thank you. We have a flag too, so we'll send you a flag.
Mm-hmm. Of course, sure. And now maybe in the end, if no questions, I'd like to summary that we hope that we will find some common points or points for cooperation. For example, in some international project, maybe in the project, it's about the peace pools, that about Natalya Verdi presentation, or maybe you can, if you like to take, if you would like to take part in the participation and the help of children, Russian-speaking children festival in Washington, D.C., because I know that some children's studios from Boston area took part in this festival each year, or maybe some international project, for example, in Raila and Torgom will join to your Raila seminar this year, and many others here. I'm not sure what, but I hope that we will continue to our cooperation. And now there, yeah.
Well, I just wanted to make sure, it may be just an accent thing. You're talking about peace. Do you mean poles? Like tall wooden things?
Poles like pools, I think. No.
Well, pole.
Pole. Apori mirror. 2 meters. Pole. P-O-L-E. Pole.
Pole. I think I like pools. No, actually.
No. Длиной 2 метра, поперечным сечением 10 на 10.
Yeah. And
Centimeter.
I can see the same pole in the entrance of our elementary school, which my granddaughter attend in Alexandria.
Can you be more specific about what a pole looks like?
It's like Natasha, like what? Like
four tangles. Length 2 meters length, 10 to 10 centimeters шириной, сантиметров. With the carrying message, may peace prevail on earth, on 4 or 8 languages.
Different languages.
I try to share the picture. Just a moment.
Sure, yes.
Natalya, it's excellent. It's a good idea to see one time that here 100 times.
Do you see something?
Yes, and the brand of Rotary in the top, at the top.
This is Peace Pole in Beaverton.
Very nice.
On top of logo of Rotary Club.
I think that
I love it.
That is a very nice thing. It is something specific that is, that we could easily cooperate on, and would be very much appreciated. It's not too big and it's not too small and it's not too vague, you know, or too broad. It's something concrete that people could see. I think that would be a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
It's a joke, but it's really fact. Natalya has confirmed that one of these poles established in Russian city Yekaterinburg in the Ural region, in the entrance at the entrance of weapons museum.
Yes.
Weapons museum. It's a symbol of peace.
Yes, very nice. Very nice.
Yes. And now, dear friends in Boston, in Moscow, in Germany, Switzerland, anyway. And now we have some musical present, maybe surprise for you. And go ahead, Sergei Kirillov. Maybe you continue, and we will sing together with you our Rotary Club anthem. It's about the friendship between the people around the world, about the traveling, about the good relations for adults, children relations. So about the old story about old fair tale, European fair tale. Bremenskие музыканты. Natasha or Alexei, how to say about it in English and Germany language?
Bremen's musician.
Bremen's musician, yeah. So, Sergei, go ahead.
Hello, my dear friends. Our club members love to travel, and we love world. We love peace in our hearts. Our anthem is about love for people, about friendship, and about freedom. Ничего на свете лучше нету, чем бродить друзьям по белу свету. Тем, кто дружит, не страшны тревоги, нам любые дороги дороги. Нам любые дороги дороги. Наш ковер цветочная поляна, наши стены велика, наша ниша небо голубое, наше счастье жить такой судьбою, наше счастье такой судьбою. Ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла, ла-ла-ла-лай-лай, ла-ла-лай, мы свое признание не забудем. Смех и радость мы приносим людям. Нам дворцов заманчивые своды не заменят никогда свободы. Не заменят никогда свободы. Ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла, ла-ла-ла-лай-лай, ла-лай-лай-ла-ла-ла-ла, ла-ла-ла-лай-лай, ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла, ла-ла-ла-лай-лай, ла-ла-лай, е-е-е, и клаб.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I would like to repeat in English these words, the last words, that about the freedom, that freedom values is better and is more than all the palaces around the world. The freedom of one people, or maybe
that's wonderful.
People is better and more than all the palaces of the world. And so let us finish this great conversation today, I hope. And I hope that we will keep in touch, all of us, and we continue to meet, not online, but maybe offline. And it's time to say goodbye, dear friends.
Yeah. Oh, it's so nice. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful.
Lou, please continue.
Really
to
great.
say
Thank you.
goodbye.
Thank you
Goodbye.
all.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We are
Goodbye.
equally grateful. We cannot match your singing, however. We don't have anything there. But
Next time.
It is a great spirit of that song, and we could not agree with you more. There is certainly very much need for everything that you said in the song, and we would, like you, hope very much that we can work together on a project that brings us all closer together and bridges the gap. It is a long way from Moscow to Foxborough, Massachusetts. So we need help to pull together. And we thank you so much. And Hash, thank you from Vadim for pulling us all into this. It was wonderful that you guys made contact and Hash reached out and set this up with you, Vadim, and you brought us all together. We could not be grateful to you both. Could not be more grateful to you both.
And I encourage you all to engage in friendship exchanges as soon as we can travel again. And thank you for inviting me to the meeting. До свидания.
До свидания. Bye-bye.
До свидания. До новых встреч.
До свидания.